have a message for every parent out there, and something that I am currently learning. Hopefully it will encourage you as well. And it's around the language that we use when we are with our children, and the language and the words we use when we talk to our kids. I have not been brought up this way, believe me. I'm literally learning a new language that I can use when I speak to my kids. Because we know that our tongue brings life and death. And our children are with us in our families, in our household for not very long. So the new language I'm learning is an encouraging and loving language to use. Things like, kingdom citizens, let's get out of bed. I would say things like generational curse breakers, the next leaders, the providers of their family. Things like this for my boys, especially for my boys. Guys, I believe that the way we were brought up, the things that were spoken over us, are the way we are now living our life. What we believe about ourselves is the way we live our life. And if we have not been around a positive and loving and encouraging words, being when we were, brought up, and if we were not raised this way, we're gonna need to change what we believe on about ourselves. But it's a lot harder for us now to go ahead and change everything. All the subconscious that was in our household, words of our parents have then moved into actions, right? So we have been shown these things sometimes not even by the words, by the actions as well. So whatever our parents said over us sometimes, they sometimes didn't need to say those words. Those things came out in their actions. It's like a wave, everything then changes. Our behavior changes, our words change, our behavior change, our habits change. It's huge. One thing that I need to add is that if the enemy can convince a mother that her children are not a blessing but a curse and a burden, ladies, mommies, we're losing the battle with the enemy big time. Because that's going to show in our words, it's going to show in our actions. And this is what the enemy wants to do. The enemy wants us to believe that our children are a burden. And especially single parents household, where we know this is hard work. This is not supposed to be done this way. We're not supposed to raise children ourselves. Please never give up and believe what the enemy says to you. Please remember, your children are a blessing, as hard as it is, especially in a single parent's household. I think it's a huge thing, and especially for women, it's such a difficult and hard job to be single moms, right? I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not easy. It's hard. It is really hard. It's